And the mess behind me, so sorry about it, but that's life, isn't it? Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually filming on my camera and my phone and my camera. This is going to be a get ready with me video. Not really going anywhere, not necessarily, but I'm trying to get into the habit of going out more, taking myself out on dates, leaving the four walls of my apartment and actually putting myself out there. And I'm a big believer on New Year's resolutions don't have to start on New Year's. So I'm going to put that into practice today. Might actually just take myself out on a date. It is early enough where I can still go get myself a little bit of dinner. So I'm actually going to interrupt myself a bit to talk about today's sponsor, Ana Luisa. They are a jewelry brand that prioritizes in making high quality jewelry that shouldn't cost the planet. They work with trusted partners who share their values and meet their standards so that everything is priced fairly and produced ethically. They use recycled materials whenever possible, and their pieces are actually 100% carbon and water neutral. And of course, it does help that they have a huge variety of jewelry to choose from, and they're always running amazing deals. So if you're interested, check out Ana Luisa and use code ADRIANAS for 20% off. Go ahead and treat yourself or some loved ones this season. Well, it is a little bit messy behind me. I had a dinner party, whatever. So I'm just gonna catch you up on some life stuff. I'm not here to do a super beat face. I'm just here to do a little something. As I was mentioning in the intro, I'm just in I have been in a period of my life where I kind of just leave the house looking any kind of way. And I think I'm a beautiful person. Like the way that I look right now, I think I look fine. And I would leave the house with my scarf on my head. I would leave with like no makeup. I normally have my glasses on. I would leave the house like this. If I had sweatpants on and some Crocs, I would leave the house like this. And I do think I'm beautiful the way that I look, but at the same time, like I know that this isn't my full potential. I know I could eat more than I'm eating right now. The only way that people in the street, and by people in the street, at this point in my life, yes, I'm talking about potential suitors. This can't be how I represent myself. I just want to take the effort to, get girly sometimes, put a little bit of makeup on. There's been so many times where I'm at the grocery store and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a cute person right there and I look crazy. That's not to say that I think I'm like ugly or anything. Anyway, you guys get the point. Hopefully you get the point. I showed this mirror in a video that I did recently. Honestly, I didn't intend for it to be an Amazon video, but you can get everything on Amazon and I bought most of that stuff off of Amazon. So yeah, check it out in my Amazon storefront. I just kind of want to talk a little bit more about some of my New Year's resolutions or what I see for myself in 2023. Of course, I'm going to start that now so that, I'm not overwhelming myself on January 1st with complete transformations. I want to make lifestyle changes and I want that to happen every single day, but you can't tell yourself that you're going to do all of it in 3 weeks and then expect for your life to be changed. I think you have to inch into these things. I feel like a lot of my resolutions kind of have to do with the same thing, which is just putting myself out there more. I want to start doing a variety of things. Not every time go out to dinner, go get a drink, and that's it. I want to go to more music festivals. I want to go to the museum more like I used to before COVID really changed stuff around. I want to go to open mic nights. Love those. Poetry, music, stand-up comedy. What I'm trying to say is I want to do that a little bit more because I be in the house. DC has so much to offer as it pertains to entertainment in that sense. So I think I should take advantage of it a little bit more. Even though I said I was talking about a potential suitor, it doesn't hurt to have more friends also. So I'm gonna start dating myself a little bit more, dating other people more. Just seeing where it goes. Okay, next step. Normally people use this for their wigs. I'm using it for my eyebrows. It gives me that laminated brow look, and I'm using a spoolie. I don't think I'm gonna put, do I wanna put foundation? Let me see. No, I don't think I wanna put foundation. This is gonna be my clean girl, clean but beautiful girl vibe. So the girls on TikTok are saying your contour doesn't have to be down here because we're trying to lift up. So I've been taking more notes from the TikTok girlies. That's another New Year's resolution. Take tips from, and this might sound like kind of obvious, but take tips from people who are looking the way that you want to look. And I'm not saying like, oh, her body's like this, so I want to start doing whatever she does to make her body like that. No, I'm saying like, obviously there are different makeup styles, right? For example, I like how this specific makeup artist does their makeup. I need to start taking tips. Like, what products does she use? What, you know, things like that. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous. Like, yeah, that's what they're there for. You take their tips and you watch their videos. I never used to be into like makeup and stuff like that. So I'm starting to get in that space. So this is all new to me. I'm trying to get my style up. Like, I think I dress decent, but I want to, you know, I want to start looking a little bit more elevated, a little bit more grown. Last night I had this really nice grown and sexy dress, and it really made me feel like a 27-year-old woman. Sometimes I'd be feeling like a little girl, but yesterday I didn't in that dress. So that's kind of what I mean by take inspiration from people who look like the way that you want to look like. Nothing to like knock me down or anything, like make my self-esteem low or anything like that. But I just, you know, it's kind of like when you want to be surrounded around the people that think like you, or not exactly like you, but I'm really struggling to communicate the things that I'm intending to communicate. All I'm saying is, you know, boss babes only, you know? I have friends who are very emotionally intelligent. I want people like that around me. I have people who are very spiritually grounded in their faith. I want people like that around me. So when I see someone just looking like a boss babe and what that means to me in my own eyes, I'm like, I need to take some tips from her because I like her vibe. Not to be biting anybody's style or anything, but you know, that's how you learn like what stores exist and what perfumes exist. I've turned into a perfume girly. All of these developments that I'm talking about, I feel like they've all come recently to me within like the last 3 months. So it's really incredible how your growth can look so different than the way that you had anticipated for it to look at a certain point in your life until you get to that point. Like, it's crazy how 3 months ago, I feel like I was a different person. That growth is not linear. It doesn't happen overnight. But when it happens and you can like look back and be like, wow, I have really evolved from that old self of me, and I appreciate who that person was, but I'm also looking forward to the person that I'm going to be. I'm preaching right now. I hope you guys got that message, but I truly feel that way about life, and I'm thankful that I feel that way. Look at my complexion. I'm about to start filming on my phone. Okay, I have to blend it out, of course, but I'm already looking snatched. Yeah, so like I said, this is not a deep beat. This is just, like, you caught me with a little bit of makeup on. Whoops. Yeah, so I said that I want boss babes around me. All I'm saying is I want to put my passion into practice instead of just leaving it up here. Because I feel like oftentimes I'm like, oh, this is what I want for myself, this is what I want for myself, but I leave it in my head. Faith without work is just like, okay, so you're just having ideas about things. Those aren't all of my New Year's resolutions that I just listed, but those are kind of some of the ones that I wanted to talk about today. I feel like at the end of the day, they ultimately come down to just me wanting to see myself as a better and more intentional person. I feel like if those aspects of my life have a little bit of added intentionality in them, then other aspects of my life will have that too. And it's just gonna be like a snowball effect. I forgot to bake. After using cream concealer under your eye, you should bake, but I forgot because I've just been rambling and going on and on about nonsense. Right, so I feel like me being intentional about certain aspects of my life, it'll be like a domino effect. Like, oh, you know, she's taking the time to do X, Y, and Z. And I think that I'll just see a change in other aspects of my life as well. For example, I get really bad body aches and something is always hurting or in pain, whether it's my shoulder or my ankle or my wrist. And I just think that has a lot to do with me not taking the time to actually do a lot of physical activity. It's been a really long time since I've been active at the gym. And I'm not expecting to, you know, do P95 or whatever it's called, but little things, just little things, 30 minutes a day to make me still feel like I'm young, because I am young. Once I start to be more intentional in each, just a little bit, if I just try to be a little bit more intentional in each aspect of my life, then it'll continue to trickle down into other areas of my life. I will just feel just very abundant and fulfilled and closer to the person that I want to be. I think it would make me a better friend. It would make me a better daughter, a better sister, even titles that I give to myself, like a better influencer or just a better person at work, a better employee.
Prioritize your physical appearance in this new year. Get your body to the weight where it's functioning the most efficiently. Get your hair and your skin the healthiest it's ever been. The confidence you get from how you feel about your physical appearance is low-hanging fruit. And confidence is energy you can roll from one part of your life to the next. It's like going into somewhere important with new clothes or a new matching set. Nobody there actually knows if your clothes are new or if your set is new, but you do. And that confidence parlays into how you present yourself to everybody else. So this year, do what you have to do to look and feel your best physically. And then parlay that confidence into literally everything else and have the best year ever.
Now we are doing the lip gloss. This color is super pretty. Is that the vibe I was going for? Not necessarily, but I kind of love it. Okay, now the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's this beautiful blue color. You see how I already look lovely and just dewy and flexing my complexion? Just wait. You see how it just brought juice back into my skin? It takes off that ash that setting powder gives you. So I feel like it sets me, but it also makes me glow from within. I think this is enough. And now we're gonna go take care of my hair. Silk press. I have 4C natural hair. I've been natural for almost 10 years. I've never really had long, thick hair, which is why I went natural. I still don't have thick hair. It's longer than I anticipated. I do not have a lot of hair, but you know what? It's cute. Like, let me go get dressed, showcase some of my Ana Luisa jewelry, and that'll be that. Okay, so this is my outfit. Simple, you know. I'm not taking myself to the Ritz-Carlton tonight. Just having an outfit that like means to look this way, and I planned it and I put thought into it. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. This is just me on my little Thai date. Yeah, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa and use code ADRIANAS20 for 20% off, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.